Good morning, Vietnam. Just out here at the hotel, about to hit the street. I need me a banh mi. I didn't eat nearly enough food yesterday. Had some super bomb beef, which I found out is water buffalo out here. Which, I mean, no surprise, they don't have American cows. And then I had some more beef later on in the night, but it really wasn't that good. It was like pretty fucking Americanized. Came with French fries, and the beef was just covered in some sauce. And I don't know if that was like some English dish or whatever, but I'm not a fan of the French fries. I don't eat French fries out here. I'm trying to eat authentic food, Asian food. But anyway, nothing spectacular, but here's the room. I picked this up last night. Grab jacket, and it's got the Vietnam flag on her. So definitely have to sport this when I go out. All right, we're on the streets of Hanoi out here in Vietnam. Pretty fun so far, I would have to say. The heat and humidity is pretty comparable to Thailand so far. But like I said, I'm starving. All right, here's the motorbike we rented. And we made it to some market, so I'm gonna walk around and see if I can find like a shirt or like a button-up shirt or something. Whew. I think they shut down not shut down the whole street, but basically God damn. I legit have never seen so many motorbikes in my entire life. It was super fun though, riding around. We got a daily bike rental from the hotel that I'm staying at for 180,000 Vietnamese dong, which basically comes out to like $7 a day. And then we got We got some gas. It was like basically like $2. And yeah, as you can see, this market goes down pretty dang far, so I am confident that we're gonna be able to find a shirt or some shorts or something. Okay, I decided we're gonna go to a national park outside of Hanoi. It's like an hour and a half, maybe, I think actually 2 hours. So some of this is gonna be filmed on the DJI Pocket 3, and then when I'm on the motorbike, it's gonna be filmed with my iPhone. So bear with me, because some of the video is gonna be like this, it's gonna be vertical, not horizontal, but stay tuned, it's gonna be a good video. All right, on the motorbike, we're headed to the national forest. Ooh, it's hot out here. Gonna have to stop for some more water soon, but Yeah, a lot better outside the city, in my opinion. We're on this little road. They said the water buffalo. Oh, there's one out there. It's like he's just laying in the mud or something, but that's pretty cool to see. All right, we're gonna keep it moving, baby. Hello. Hello. Oh, have to park? Okay. Okay, I made it as far as I can go on the motorbike. Now I'm gonna walk up the hill a little bit and see what type of view I can see. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of stairs. Hello. Hello. Not sure what these signs mean, but I'm guessing I just need to keep going up these stairs. Whew. Takes about 4 kilometers. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Come on. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I wasn't sure. I asked the guy, do I go up or do I go this way? And he said, go this way. It's about 4 kilometers up and 4 kilometers back. Oh man. The view is crazy up here in the hills, bruh. Looks like they have almost like a ski lift that'll take you up there, but apparently they're closed. really do not know which way to go. Whew. Looks like there's restrooms. I think this is a little temple up here or something. Looks like it's a restroom, but I do not know where to go. I think I go this way. Yeah, coming out of the city was a good choice today. I got some lunch earlier and I asked this guy what I should do, if I should go out to the bay or if I should go out to this national park. And he said, oh, I think the national park will be faster and more fun. And I agree. Super easy to ride around. On the motorbike, like I said, it only cost $7 a day. Hello. Wow. And gas isn't that expensive either. Whew. Your boy is straight winded. But yeah, the ride back should be pretty dope too. Should see a sunset. I'm gonna see how far I can make it. It's 5:30. It gets dark about 7, so I will be riding back a little bit in the dark. It says it's just over 2 miles to get to wherever the viewpoint is. So I guess the real question is, do I make it the 2 miles up and 2 miles back? Because then I'm going to be riding more at dark, but I don't think that's too big of a deal. I was riding around last night, no problem. I wish I had a little mount on the motorbike, but I think maybe this month going to do a motorcycle trip with my brother up in North Thailand. We have a pickup that we're able to use, and we're gonna load up my brother's bike, and I'll just have to rent one. But I'm excited to do some exploring. This place is super dope. Okay, now the question is, do I go this way or do I go that way? It's like there's restrooms. I'm pretty sure I go this way. Oh, this is crazy. I'm guessing I go this way. Might have to look at my map real quick just to make sure I'm going the right way, but I'm pretty sure I am. Like I said, I'm so glad I got out of the city. I mean, at first my perception of Vietnam was I just wasn't sure. I think, you know, the city can be cool, but it's also, you know, there's just a lot of scams in Hanoi. Whoa, shit. And it's just kind of exhausting no matter what you're doing. It definitely depends on where you're at, but you just have people constantly trying to get you to get massages or ask for weed or coke or whatever, which is obviously like a scam or a straight setup for someone to impersonate being a police officer. Next thing you know, they're gonna try to extort you for some money. I hope I'm going the right way, but I think I am. As long as I keep going up, I think I'm doing okay. But yeah, honestly, after my experience in the city, I wasn't sure if I'd ever want to come back to Vietnam. I think coming out here in the country gives me a completely different perspective. One thing I've noticed is the younger, either kids or people around their 20s or early 20s, they tend to know English and they're very excited to speak with you in English and kind of talk. When I was driving out here to the country, I saw a group of kids that looked like they were on a soccer team. I waved at them as I went by, and they all waved back and were yelling, "Hello, hello," and it's definitely nice. Maybe depending on the time of year, there's shops open out here, but it's really nothing. Right down from where I parked the bike, there was a bunch of people swimming in the river, and that was pretty cool as well. But yeah, it's like I said, I'm excited to kind of get out of the city and into the countryside. I really wish I had a motorcycle. I mean, I could see about what the cost is to rent one for a while in Bangkok, or either, I mean, that would probably be the best, so I could ride out of the city, get to where I'm going, and then bring it back when I'm done. Crazy, bruh. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's pumping water somewhere. But I think I might have to dunk my head in this river. Super hot, bruh. It's very similar with the temperature and the humidity of Thailand, but there's not nearly as much wind. Well, these guys are hoisting a damn rock. Hello. Hello. Man, that's crazy. Wonder what they're gonna do with that big ass rock. And this kind of makes sense now too, because once the water level raises, you don't have to worry about it taking out the bridge or whatever, I'm guessing. But let's keep going up. Woo. Low key, probably should have just left my damn shirt where my motorcycle is. I was contemplating taking my shirt off while I was riding the motorcycle, but I just figured I already stand out enough out here, and not wearing a shirt, I didn't want to stick out that much more. Oh man. After this, I'm gonna have to check my Apple Watch and see how many flights of stairs I've climbed up, because it's definitely a lot of stairs. I'm guessing these are all water lines, because that is the electricity. Oh, I'm not even that far on the trail. I just looked it up on my watch and it says I've climbed 18 flights of stairs so far. All right, I wet my head, but I don't think I've ever been this sweaty in my entire life. I just looked at my watch and it said that I've climbed 40 flights of stairs. I have like a mile left to go, and it's 6 o'clock. It gets dark at 7, so I'm finally getting up high enough where I can actually see something. So I'm gonna go a little bit further, check out the view, chill for a minute, and then head back, just because since I have to drive so far, I don't know how safe it is to do it in the dark. Too bad that little gondola is closed, because I could have made it to the top, but you know. Whew. I haven't been going to bed at a decent hour out here, so I've been having to catch up on sleep. I think I went to bed around 4 a.m. Woke up a few times, but finally got up at 1 p.m. Showered, got some food, stopped by the ATM, filled up the gas, and holy shit. And then headed out this way. All right, let me get up on this little platform, and then yeah, that does not look safe to get on. Here comes someone. Whew. Shinkao. Hello. Oh my God. The jungle is so thick out here. I really see how back when Vietnam had the war with America, you know, in America they call it the Vietnam War, but over here they call it the American War. Whew. But yeah, I can see why they'd have such a hard time. The terrain is crazy out here. The jungle is super thick, and I could only imagine trying to travel through the jungle without like an actual trail. Shit would be crazy. Not to mention how hot and humid it is. Oh. I've been drinking a lot more water, but I still haven't drank enough. I don't think I peed since this morning. Whew. God dang it. Let me get up a little bit higher. Like I said, we'll check out the view, and then I think I'm going to turn back, because I don't want to be out here on the trail when it's dark. Yeah, to be honest, this trail is too much. Whew. I'm not going any higher. This is absolutely insane. Whew. I've never been this damn sweaty in my entire life. Whew. Not to my knowledge, at least. It's pretty amazing they even made this damn pathway with all these rocks. Whew. Anyway, thought I'd be able to get to a viewpoint, but honestly, I think there's a good little point that I saw. I just thought it was going to get a little bit better or higher up or more clear. Whew. There it is. Really the best viewpoint I've been able to get to. It is a crazy walk. I made it up. It said like
54 flights of stairs, and like I said, I just need to head back at this point. I've been goddamn out of breath. Your boy needs to dunk his head in the damn river. Ooh. Man, once I get back to my motorbike, I'm gonna have to get a couple more waters. At least they were cold. I think I'm gonna, I don't know if I buy 2 or 3. I might buy 3 of them. One to drink once I get there, one for the ride, and then another one stored underneath my seat. My God. Okay, that is epic. Like I said, I'm so glad I got out of the city. It's just was not for me. I think just the tourists are just kind of preyed upon, or you know, I don't know, just kind of like a tourist trap. And typically, at least in Thailand, I try to eat places where I see other people eating, and almost every place that I went here, places where people were eating, they're just not much seating, so yeah, the place where people were eating, there's no place to sit, and so I haven't really eaten a whole lot since I've been here, to be completely honest. This is like the little gondola that takes you up to the mountains. I just wanted to come up here so I'd have a little bit better of a view. Getting pretty close to being back to where the motorbike is, and then start the journey home. But like I said, before I take off, your boy's gonna have to dip his head in the Vietnam River. I don't know what the river is called out here. I'll have to look up what national park this is, but I looked up kind of like viewpoints or places to go, and it looked like this was one of the better places to go. It was about 2 hours out of Hanoi, so like I said, I'm gonna have about probably a 2-hour, if not longer, bike ride back to Hanoi in the dark. But we have technology, we have lights on the motorbike, so no worries. But I've only learned a few words out here. Basically, how you say hello is Xin Kiao, and saying thank you is Gamon, and if you want to cheer somebody, yo. Woo. Sorry I haven't had many videos coming out lately out in Thailand. The last 2 weeks I really just been kind of focusing on the gym, trying to get back into training. Oh my God, my face looks red. Get back into training and doing cardio. I walk to the gym. I'm walking back from the gym. Back at the little crossing. But yeah, besides working out, just been Jing Kiao. Hello. Yeah, been trying to grow my mullet back. It was so damn hot when I got here, and my hair is naturally thick that I just had to cut it a lot shorter than I actually like, because when I came to Thailand, it was the hottest point of the year, and now it's moving towards the rainy season. It actually hasn't been raining a lot in Bangkok. I think they had rain the past couple days, but it's a lot cooler and I'm a lot more acclimated, so thankfully we growing the mullet back, baby. This walkways, or even this walk in general, is definitely more for the able-bodied. I guess just getting up to that gondola isn't really that big of a deal. You know, you could help an older person. Ooh, good thing I was headed back when I did, because especially under this covering is getting pretty damn dark.
Hold up. Hey, all my niggas who be thinking we soft, we gon' we gon' rock it.
These guys are climbing the tree to get these little limes. They just gave me one.
Thật không yêu chơi yêu đấy cày đấy anh phải cả cày sao toàn món là như mưa đó cứ thả cái mưa lên xong mặt sau.
Okay, who do you say I look like? Who did you say I look like?
Morgan Wallen.